waiting for the two that were left behind. Kind of pertains to a part in life where you have that mother to lead you, that father to lead you, someone in life that has been there and done that, and you as a little baby, a little child, a little kid, a little infant, trust that person to guide you and lead you. And that's where this came into play today. Once I saw this beautiful scene out here in Reno, Nevada, I had to understand that there is always someone leading us in life, and always someone up there, whether you believe in God, a higher power, anybody and everybody in life, I think in one way or another has to believe that we came from a higher source, a higher intelligence, a higher being. And that's where I want to come to you today and understand that in my program of recovered coaching, again, this is Coach Stefan Rudolph, and I'm in beautiful Reno, Nevada. I just caught that scene and I had to start filming it. I had to learn to overcome obstacles by understanding that my ego that was getting in the way, the ego that thought it knew everything, it knew what to do, how to do things, how to be right all the time. It was constantly getting in my way and making mistakes over and over and over again. I had to learn from my past. I had to set free the ego that said, I know everything. I had to set free and say, the Spirit had to come out and said, shut up and learn. Shut up and listen. Shut up and learn. Shut up and love. There you go. There's 3 acronyms right there, the 3 L's. Shut up and listen, shut up and learn, shut up and love. And I started loving myself more, loving this life more, and understanding about those ducks and these little symbols in life that says, listen to others, learn from others. It doesn't have to be your mom or dad or a teacher even. It just has to be people in life that even when I talk to the homeless right now and I help people out there, I learn from them to let me understand that that's where I could have been. And it puts that sense of like understanding and knowing that if I kept going down that route of escapism, of drinking, of gambling, of overusing pharmaceutical pills just because I had epilepsy, but trying to escape through them, I did not want to face life anymore at that point. I had to look up, get up, and grow up. And I had to say, this is what I need to go through in order to grow through in life. So those 3 areas of learning, learning, listening, and loving, those are big in my life, and those should be big in your life to overcome these obstacles. Hey everyone, Coach Stefan Rudolph coming to you straight from beautiful Reno, Nevada, here at recoveredcoaching.com. Overcoming epilepsy, overcoming addiction, overcoming obstacles, giving the power of truth and the power of now to you in the present moment of life to overcome any and all obstacles that have been set in your way and never ever give it up. Being the ace in life, the Reno Aces, the minor league baseball team here, I had to grab a shirt while I'm out here and reminded me of my old days playing baseball, playing football, playing sports, being active, and then looking back on life and having some regret for not doing what I should have been doing, thinking the thoughts that I should have been doing this, should have been doing that. I want to let you know about overcoming obstacles in the mindset that we have and how powerful it is to be a part of life, to be growing in life and growing through life every day, day in and day out. So never ever give up in this area. I keep seeing this beautiful picture here of this duck getting down there for some food and fighting off and on, over and over, getting down there, doing what he's having to do, and then checking out the beauty in this area. And knowing that in my mind, what I have to do in order to keep growing is stay focused on the positive, stay focused on how I can learn and how I can grow in every way possible. This area I bring up today by having to unlock the past in order to grow in the future. I was working out up here at this park gym, and somebody had left a neck bracelet, a necklace with a key on it a couple days ago. I'm just up here for the week visiting, but I noticed this key. I asked around a couple times to people, and someone even asked me, is this your key? Everyone's being nice, but it reminded me of having the key to my past. I had to unlock my past in the past in order to grow in the future. In order to be able to open that next door, I had to be able to view the past, accept the past, understand the past, learn from the past, and then close that door and move on. That's the first thing I came up with this key, was not being able to acknowledge what I had gone through in order to grow through it. By not being able to acknowledge it, I was never going to grow. By not being able to unlock that door review my mistakes, understand my mistakes, and know that these mistakes are there to fuel me, to grow me, and to add growth in my life to those around me. And once I was able to do that and unlock that door, get the new key to my future and my present, especially open up my present heart and my present moment of mindset and skilled diversity to overcome these obstacles that I've developed, I wanted to pass this on because we all have that key in our life, that key for the future, that key for future happiness, future growth, and also present moment of happiness. But a lot of us, and me in general, and for 15 years nearly, have kept it locked. And until I could understand that the concept of unlocking the past, acknowledging it, learning from it, immediately within the past 3 years, it's been unimaginable. I just can't, I kind of get emotional thinking about what I've gone through and grown through, from being homeless, from having brain surgery that didn't work, from having obstacles like DUIs, alcoholism, escapism. I want to let you know anything and everything that you want, you can achieve in life. You can be the ace in your life. You can be the high card and be able to overcome those low cards, those obstacles in life that we have. And in order to grow through it, though, we must be able to add that key in our life to understand that the past is going to help us grow. The past mistakes, whether it's divorce, bankruptcy, bad relationships, DUIs, like in my case, financial bankruptcy, everything. I don't care what it is in your life, and you're not, maybe some people out there too are not able to talk about it right now, but I want you to be able to face your past in order to grow in your future. That's what I'm here for in my coaching program. I just had a client recently overseas in another country that was amazing, and I helped him through weeks of adversity and diversity grow, not only to overcome the epilepsy part of it, not stopping the epilepsy, but actually the mental and emotional part of what epilepsy does to him and also did to me, and to just create a better surge in your life of power and strength. Was able to help him do that by understanding what my past entailed, what it felt like to wake up, not know where you are, who you are, what your name is, what year it is even. These questions commonly asked by the paramedics and doctors. Do you know where you're at? What's your name? Who's the president of the United States? Who's this? Who's that? They would ask questions I wouldn't even know what year it was. That's how scary this thing is, to understand what epilepsy did to me, and then unlocking my past to connect the dots of why I drank even with epilepsy, to escape the past, to feel good about myself at that time, to drink a few drinks and say, oh, now I can relax, now I can overcome obstacles. But that was not overcoming obstacles. That alcohol was actually a fuel for keeping me down, a fuel for burying me, for digging my grave over and over. Every time I drank, I wanted to escape, and I did very, very effectively by drinking. And this point being is that in order to face my fears, in order to look at the false evidence that was appearing real in my life, that FEAR acronym, I had to understand that in order to be the ace, I needed to step up and learn from my past and grow in the future. This is an area I'd like to help others with, and also an area I wanted to reach out to just the world and put my video out there. I know it doesn't reach a lot of people, but the quality, not quantity, the quality of views and the quality of feedback I've had has been amazing. Go on my website, recoveredcoaching.com. Look at the other videos on here on YouTube. If I can connect with you in any way, it doesn't need to be about epilepsy or alcohol or drugs or whatever, but for me in my life, those were the obstacles. If you in your life have these obstacles as far as relationships, dis-ease in your life, as Wayne Dyer taught me, the dis-ease, my body, my mind, and my spirit were not at ease, so it was affecting the whole world around me. What goes on in here is fueled by here, and in between these two areas is a mouthful of excuses. This is an excuse I had to keep aware of. Finally, at one point in my life, I was making excuses, and I had to realize to excuse the excuses out of my life. So this part in this area in my life, for the recovered coaching that I do for others, and being able to walk on water now, in a sense, common sense, but being able to take a journey out there where I never could go before, never could be before, in order to understand that I had to look up and start growing up. Even when I fell down, as Les Brown said, you can look up, you can get up. That's what I wanted to do, that's what I wanted to be. So I'm out here today to say, look at the past and understand it and accept it, knowing that the key to your future happiness, the key to future results, the key to future growth is in the past. It's learning from the past, and it's putting the past behind you. Not ever living in regret and anger and fear and obstacles, not living with resentment as I did for years against certain people in my life. I had to give up. I had to understand that there is a benefit to recognizing people as a positive instead of a negative in your life. Recognizing what happened was taking the blame and understanding that in order to gain this fuel in my life to grow, I had to stop giving blame, start taking blame, and there was more gain in that than ever before. So this is Coach Stefan Rudolph with recoveredcoaching.com. Hit me up. Let me know any questions you have. Subscribe, like, and share, and I'll look forward to speaking with you further. Take care.